Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and got us off and running.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Here we go, go!
First down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Come on. 7 Pirates, Mustang 19 Lions.
He's dropping back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
And once again, they can't connect. Buka, the intended target. So that brings up 4th and long. Buccaneers out and into punt formation.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Hand off here for Miller. Makes a cut to the right sideline. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Blake Groupie to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Danny Stutzman comes up with it.
Well, if nothing else, he's got the first INT of his career out of the way. It's kind of like when you get that new car, you know you're going to get some scratches on it. But that first one, yeah, you always remember it.
Airing it out to start this drive. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, a give to Miller. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Slot man motioned over. They'll throw 3rd and long. It's complete. This is Olave. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's enough for a first down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Oh, that was terrible, bro. Oh, man, he had him in the back. Back of the end zone. Oh.
Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. Jukes away from one. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
19 Lions.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection.
In fact, that fucking sent motherfucking
make it look easy.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
I sent the goddamn spy and it fucking.
He's gonna throw it again. He's gonna push one deep down the
Stop playing with that boy Perks.
But unsuccessful on that first down throw.
He running past him.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down
If I didn't send that spy, I'd be pissed.
So fast, those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Sticking to the air here. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a game 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Shotgun now on third down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Iona Sanker.
Let's go.
Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
And they're in some of the danger right there, Kate, when you're just over-aggressive. I get it. You want to capitalize on that takeaway. You want to take a shot. You want to add to the momentum of it. But you know what? Checkdowns can be your friend, too. You cannot force it in that situation.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Trying for the deep ball.
Oh!
End up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Called in by Olave, left side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Bless you.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Throwing on second. The throw left side finds Johnson. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down.
Complete to Javon Johnson. A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. Great try at that first down.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Now an inside handoff to Miller. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, he gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
Again, it's Miller. And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints take a 13-0 lead. Groupie to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. Buys time. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. A nice Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Taking a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't go backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Throwing it on second down. Fighting his way through.
No, come on.
Well, it looks like the Buccaneers made a heads-up play. Got on top of that one for the recovery. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Setting up to throw. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. He is down to the 30-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Bucs have the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Cowboy 80.
He's going to throw again on second down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Quincy Riley picks it. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him. Seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Barely outside of their own end zone. It's second and long. Working from his end zone. Throw left side, complete. And he's finally forced out of bounds as he gets him up past the 15. Gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
They'll come up on first and 10. They're going to try and throw it here. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. That's exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They are throwing it again. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle in your pass.
He dropped it?
Because if they become the norm and you're constantly
It's a fucking Jawan Johnson, bro.
Pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Fucking Jawan Johnson.
Last pass unsuccessful.
What do I expect from
Third
him?
down here. I'll air it out on third. That's caught for the first. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 now from the 46. Throwing it again here. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Loss of 11 yards. It's second down.
Pass play coming here. And this one is launched downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, third and long. He's trying to go deep again. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up fourth down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
He has it at the 22. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 31-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down.
Track 60.
Back to work they go after the interception. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 47-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. And they pick him off again! Picked off by Jonas Secker. Well, just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this. A nightmare!
Let's go, Concepcion, baby!
10-yard line! Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they were quick.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Groupie sends it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. New Orleans has the offense set. And all right, Brock, here's first and 10. On the give, it's Miller. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. They'll throw it. Finds the end route complete. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Back to throw. Lofts it deep right side. And they can connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. Get some space around midfield. There he goes again.
Let's go.
Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead coming out of
week to week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Rookie's extra point is good. And the Saints make it a 24-point ball game. Reed now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, let's go. 79 Broncos. Trap 60, 19 Lions, 60 Mavericks, 60 Panther 11, 18 Pioneer.
They'll throw to start the drive. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He will get this inside the 30. Offense to the line fast.
18 Complete
to Chris Godwin.
70 Rangers, 70 Warriors, 70
28-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. And they get to him as he tries to make something happen. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play. But defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that, certainly. Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Hey, alert 30, 180. What's up?
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contest.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game, and failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Mayfield throwing on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. 1st down now, ball at the 33. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's tackled down.
Hold it! That's so late!
Flag rest. Yes, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stay.
There was no holding beforehand. That's so fucking bullshit. All of a sudden, when down the field, come on now.
Twice is tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Throwing from the gun. He had it for a moment, but
God damn. This way to fuck that up.
This substantial deficit sure has a tone change that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness is still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Completed over the middle. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. To the air on 3rd and long. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they forced this 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, so you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. They're going for this. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over and +2.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, the quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Kings! Point it right. Watch out.
First down, here's Baker. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
Let's go.
Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 18. That's good.
Hey, on the line. Real.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Gets his running back. And he's short of first after a mild gain.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the third. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. You just exposed them.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line. Saints to the line now. First and 10. They go left side with Miller. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there.
What?
Put him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
What?
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Throw here, 3rd down. Caught, nice game left side.
Let's go, rookie to rookie.
Zone, touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. So I got middle field open or close. So I got a single high or 2 high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle.
You all right?
And the Saints grow their lead yet again.
You want me to see?
This one away.
Huh? You want me to see?
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety bound, complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10.
Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Throwing from the gun here. Caught by the tight end running that corner. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To throw here on first down. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play game right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Throwing again on second. Headed out right. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. That's caught for the first. This takes him down to the 10. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Bucs who are going to have the football. This game has been an absolute nightmare for them.
Ready up.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
7, let's go.
They are throwing it again. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play breaking.
And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers putting up points in a game decided.
Hard downstairs. Put it in there.
On his Chase McLaughlin for the point
I'll
after.
go get it. After the game, like, come on, Lisa.
Pressure gets there, right side, it's blocked.
Doesn't that just sum it up in some way? Even when you do something positive, not on this day, not for this team, something still goes wrong at this point. Guys might just want to throw up their hands and say, what does a block really matter? But you know and I know, coaches hate that attitude. It's the antithesis of that, to give up a block in that situation.
He lost the football. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's cruising speed. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
60 vices, 60 vices.
Looking to throw again on second down. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. They'll run here following the penalty. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 40-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Pass play now. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Hawk 7, 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Yana Sanker. Well, how quickly things can change. It was looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. Red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. There he goes on the right side. At the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting it into practice right here. If you don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
19 Lion. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
Again to throw on 2nd. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Jonas Sanker.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
And this hasn't been a common sight for him tonight, but the defense wins this rush. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Pick up a 5 on that play, and that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They run. It's Miller running in the red zone. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, back who can show off his wheels.
Working inside the red zone. Near the goal line. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out to the 1.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. It's not me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Saints continue piling it on here in the fourth. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
He fields it from the 8. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Crack all 80. 79.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Swung finds Irving. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining.
Ready.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Okay. Set.
Looking in the air here. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit in that 1st down.
19.
First and 10 at the 41-yard
They're going play action. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jordan finds Jimmy Horn Jr. there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Cup 19. Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60.
3rd and long for him here. Chased down to his right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
60 Bison. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Desperation time here on 4th. Hits him on the out route. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to pass it here. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 17.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. The Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. It's 3 sacks to the game so far. Brings up 2nd down. Throwing now out of the shotgun.
Oh,
Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for him. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
That one's complete right side. And he's going to be dropped down, looks like at that 37-yard line. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the 1st. Well, that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing it again here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down at about that 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Ross, and less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kane, even 20-some years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
So this will win on the road for the Saints. And this isn't just anyone in start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.